Welcome to 12 Hop Flop, the podcast that takes a leap into the world of ideas, all from the cozy perspective of a burrow. I'm Floppy, your host for this whisker-twitching journey. And today, we're delving into the rich fields of philosophy, seeing the world through a rabbit's lens, furry philosophy, if you will. Now, as a rabbit, I understand life through a unique vantage point that's close to the ground, always alert and deeply in tune with the nuances of the environment. So let's hop right into it. What does it mean to exist, to think, and to live the good life from a rabbit's understanding? Rabbits are natural stoics. When faced with adversaries or a garden fence just a bit too high, we quickly learn that some things are within our control, like digging a creative new tunnel, and others are not, like changing the weather. Just like the ancient philosophers who founded Stoicism, we focus on personal resilience and inner tranquility. Think of it as maintaining an even keel in a thumping, unpredictable world. Then there's hedonism, the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain, which can be seen in the way we binky when joyful and effortlessly hop away from discomfort. However, unlike some philosophies that may advocate for indulgence, we have a natural tendency towards balance. We know that overdoing it on the kale can lead to a tummy ache, just as surely as not enough leafy greens will leave us feeling out of sorts. Balance is key, and moderation in all things is a policy many a bunny lives by, including myself and my dear bondmate, 8-Bit. Epicureanism resonates with us too. Epicurus taught about simple pleasures, friendship, and a life free from fear. As social animals who groom each other for comfort and live a content life munching on hay, we echo this sentiment. While humans may complicate their happiness, rabbits find joy in the simple comfort of companionable silence and a crisp apple slice on a quiet afternoon. Now consider existentialism, which is all about individual freedom and choice. Rabbits may not ponder existence in human terms, but we sure do exercise autonomy. Watch a rabbit choose her path around an obstacle or decide when to approach a human, and you'll see the wheels turning, decisions being made. Each hop is a choice, a statement of independence. I see myself as creating my own essence through my actions, just as much as Sartre might say, you create yours. Now, let's discuss utilitarianism, the greatest good for the greatest number. In a warren, we rabbits live by a similar principle as we share our space, our food, and watch out for one another. It's about the collective over the individual, understanding the importance of a thriving group. Our social structures might be less complex than human societies, but we too aim for harmony within the group, albeit with a bit more napping involved. As for skepticism, the idea that we should question everything we think we know, well, that's something of a rabbit's natural state. Always sniffing the wind for new information, never quite taking for granted that the garden is safe just because it was yesterday. Change, after all, is as certain as the changing seasons, and a healthy dose of skepticism ensures we're not caught off guard by a new predator or a sudden storm. In the terrain of virtue ethics, character is king. Aristotle believed in cultivating virtues like courage, temperance, and justice. Rabbits, too, live by a code where the strongest look out for the weakest, and where sharing a piece of juicy carrot among little ones is just what you do. It's about being the best rabbit you can be, which I try to embody in my own little ways. And though Aristotle didn't much discuss the virtues of a well-timed ear flop, I like to think he would have appreciated the sentiment. In embracing these philosophical ideas, I've noticed that we rabbits and humans aren't so different in what we seek, a life of contentment, kinship, and understanding our place in the world. And isn't that something worth pondering, no matter your species? So as we burrow deeper into the rich soil of thought, let's continue to bridge our worlds, human and rabbit, philosopher and forager, critic and cuddler. If you've enjoyed this hop down the rabbit hole of philosophy with me, please be sure to subscribe, leave a review or comment to join the conversation, and thank you for listening. Until next time, keep your minds nimble and your hearts open. This is Floppy from 12 Hop Flop, signing off.